I wake up energized and throw off the blankets. Today is our match against Una Bugesha and I'm looking forward to it. I run through my morning routine, thinking up strategies in my head, then try to refocus as I finish my breakfast. I still have a class to attend before my match. I grab my bag and hop on my bike. There is an unexpectedly heavy amount of traffic this morning and I rush into class right on time. That was a little too close for comfort. As I settle into my seat, the professor clears his throat, beginning the lesson.
Good morning, class. For today's lesson, we will discuss the differences between energy and kinetic weapons.
Yep, I already know this material. I can probably work on some other assignments during this time. I settle into my business and class passes by in a blur.
That's all for today. Please make sure you have all completed your WebLink assignments for next class.
I pack my things and head to the hangar to meet up with my team. Our match is scheduled earlier than usual and we need to rethink our strategy. The plans we discussed had all revolved around our match against Dragex. Now that they're disqualified, we have to come up with a new ones against our new opponent. I enter the hangar and look for Aura. When I arrive, everyone is already there. Joe waves.
Broseph?
Hey.
Hi.
Kaori greets me with a nod.
Good. We're all here. Let's head to the pre-combat room and start planning out strategies. Hey!
We collectively turn at the sound of May's voice. She waves and beams at us as she runs closer.
What are you doing here, May?
Kaori sounds less than amused.
I wanted to wish you all good luck. I'm so excited for our match.
Me too.
Mayu smiles and nods. Let's give it our best. Good luck to you guys too, we won't hold back. May smiles.
We won't either.
As quickly as she arrived, she's gone in a flash.
She's so nice. I'm totally feeding off of her enthusiasm. I'm getting a better vibe off of this match too than the one off of Strike X.
No!
Joe blinks at Kaori's outburst.
No?
She's just putting on an act. She was trying to psych us out. Don't fall for it.
I don't think that was her goal.
You guys don't know her like I do. You can't trust her. Especially when she's acting all friendly like that.
Kaori's been acting strange. More so than usual when May is involved.
Anyways, let's go strategize while we have some time.
She doesn't wait for us to answer and begins power walking towards the pre-combat rooms.
Hey, wait for us!
We jog to catch up and follow her. After a quick change into our pilot suits, we meet at the holodesk. And Kaori sets up the match. A few minutes later, the holodesk projects the arena and the gears involved in the fight.
Alright, so what's the deal?
Una Bugiesha is a melee-only team. It will be important to pay attention to our positioning and maintain a safe distance.
We've had close combat teams in the past. Claw of the Wild comes to mind from a few weeks ago. Mayu's focused on the holodeck and takes a serious tone.
Claw of the Wild was a melee-centric team, but their gears were knitted to perform a hybrid role. Based on Ona Bugesha's data, their gears are all custom-tailored for high bursts of speed and close combat engagements. We would benefit greatly from keeping a distance. If we play defensively, it will force them to chase us, and we can wear them down before going on the offense.
What do you think, Broseph?
Agreed. I will trust Mayu on this one. If they have no ranged weaponry, we should do as much damage from afar as we can. Whittling them down before fully engaging will give us the advantage.
Sounds good to me.
Mayu and Kaori both nod. Okay, well, we can all go ranged, but Aura can't. Team looks at Kaori.
I'll engage May head on and keep her out of the fight.
It kind of goes against our plan. To my surprise, Kaori grits her teeth and bites back a retort. She studies the holodesk for a little too long, then sighs.
I guess I don't have much of a choice. I'll hang back with you guys and intercept if one of the enemy gears manages to break through.
Mayu nods.
I think that would be best.
Okay, let's recap. We'll play it from a distance and keep baiting their team. Since Mayu is our best shot, we'll keep her well protected and follow her lead.
Kaori looks right at me. She finally looks more focused than I've seen her all week.
You and Sho can play aggressively if we take the lead. I will intercept whoever reaches Mayu, if they even manage to. Got it?
We all nod. The tension is palpable. Even though Kaori is always serious, her tone is more aggressive than usual.
We have a rare opportunity to really boost our MMR, and we can't throw this chance away. There's absolutely no way we can lose to Mei.
That almost sounded like a threat. I nod a little uneasily and glance at Sho and Mayu, whose faces mirror my thoughts. Kaori turns back to the holodesk and uploads our plans as we wait in silence. A loud beep announced the match. I mutter under my breath. Saved by the beep. Sho and Mayu seem equally relieved.
Just make sure you guys stay focused.
Of course.
Sho forces enthusiasm into his voice, attempting to raise our morale. Kaori ignores him and Sho deflates.
Let's go.
We enter the arena from one side while Una Bugeisha enters from the other.
Welcome, everyone! Are you all ready for another fantastic match?
The crowd erupts into a loud cheer.
Good, because we have an amazing one lined up for you. Ona Bugeisha versus 8, 20, 49, 11!
Everyone's comms are open as we await the sound of. Mei's team get into position and wait with relaxed confidence. As we also get into formation, the tension I felt from before intensifies. This no longer feels as friendly of a match as I thought it'd be. As soon as the sound of blares, Mei's team dashes straight towards us. A faint shimmer surrounding their gear reveals a hefty frontal shield.
Mayu!
On it!
Mayu raises her gun and takes aim while the three of us position to protect her. A heavy round flies into one of the gears in the distance. Although the shot connects, it disperses into a hexagon of shimmers.
What?
They're shields! They're tailored to deal with rail rounds. I need the shield to be weakened so that my shot can penetrate and force an immediate to power.
Affirmative. I'll stay back and protect. You two go aggressive and focus on knocking out their shield.
Let's go!
Roger that. Switching to EMP rounds now.
Sho and I boost forward, spraying a hail of energy rounds. The enemy team takes evasive maneuvers. Mei breaks away while the other three continue racing towards Mayu. The closest enemy gear takes the brunt of the damage, and its front barrier drops. Mayu takes advantage of the vulnerability and aims a shot at the gear, instantly depowering it.
Nice. One down.
I have two of them approaching me. Howdy? Howdy!
Aura has already left her position and sprints towards Mei.
What are you doing? You have to protect Mayu.
I am! I'm taking out Mei so she can't attack.
That wasn't the plan!
You two cover her.
We're not in position to. She's already engaged. Let's go.
Sho and I boost back to Mayu, but it's too late.
I've been depowered.
Her voice is lethally calm. This can't be good. The two enemy gears shift to Sho and I.
2 on 2, but not much distance. Play this out carefully.
For once, Sho is serious. The gears split their focus and one of them charges towards me while the other boosts towards Sho. I boost away and take aim. Hit! My aim is true and a blast of energy rounds collides with her gear. She stumbles back from the hit while I create more distance between us. Before she can strike again, I move away to create more distance between us. I raise my gun for another shot. Shoot! She tries to dodge, but it's too slow and my shots pellet her shield. She's pushed back from the force of the blow, Once she gets her bearings, she boosts right back toward me. As she approaches, I boost away from her and weave around the arena, forcing her to chase me. I steady my aim and fire. She's too slow to dodge, and my shot strikes right to her shield. Her gear can't support the hit and she's depowered. I look over at Sho just in time to see an enemy gear strike. Watch out! I boost closer and shoot again. The round connects with the gear just as her attacks connect to Sho. Sho blocks just a second too late and he's depowered. But because she wasn't expecting my attack, she left herself vulnerable and is also depowered. Mei is the only remaining enemy gear.
One more gear and the match is ours.
On it. I boost towards Kaori and Mei, who are locked in a duel. Aura strikes with vigor but is parried. Mei retaliates with a wide swing, which Kaori barely managed to block. I'm here!
Don't interfere!
Huh?
What?
What do you mean, don't interfere?
Let me handle this!
Cody! This isn't a simulation. It's a real match.
Yeah, what you're saying?
Mei is going down in a one-on-one. She won't have any excuses this way!
This is a team match. You can't put a win in jeopardy because you want to make this personal.
What should I do? This is a team game. We have to win for MMR. We have to engage. Eagle bursts into action.
What are you doing?
I'm not just going to sit here and let her take me out. Parry. Anticipating a swing, I sidestep using my thrusters and counterattack with my own blades. No shield activated on her back arc, my swing completely depowers her gear.
Nice one.
Joe's the only one to speak.
Guys?
Mayu and Kaori are both silent. Aura shatters her blade and exits the arena.
8, 20, 49, 11 are the winners! Congratulations!
The crowd roars to life, but their excitement doesn't penetrate the friction clouding our team.
I hate to rush our competing teams, but we have another match in just a few minutes. Please clear the arena.
Mei's team heads back to the pre-combat room as we head to ours. When we enter the pre-combat room, Kaori is nowhere to be found. She must already be changing. Joe and I go to change, but Mayu stays back. She must be really upset if she's actively avoiding Kaori.
Man, I'm not liking the vibe right now.
Were you expecting me to hang back?
I didn't say that. I probably would have done the same if I were in your position.
It's in the past now.
Yeah.
Joe and I finished changing and headed back to the pre-combat room. As soon as we enter, Kaori stomps up to me. Mayu is nowhere to be found.
Why did you do that?
Do what?
I told you I had it, but you engaged her anyway.
How's that a bad thing? Isn't the goal to win the match?
Yes, but that's not what I mean.
Then what do you mean? He frowns.
You don't understand.
How could he? You aren't making any sense at all.
Kaori tenses and glares at Sho.
I don't have to explain myself to you.
No, Cody.
We turn around to see Mayu. Her jaw is set and her eyes are hot. I've never seen her this upset before. It's chilling. Kaori's eyes widen.
Mayu?
You put your personal agenda above the team and risked the match. Our positioning was compromised, and I had no support. Those two were out of position because of an aggressive call that you made. That ended up costing us 2 depowered gears, one of which was avoidable. So no, you do owe us an explanation.
Her voice is calm but severe. Mayu's eyes is a lot more unnerving than any of Kaori's fiery outbursts. We're waiting for an answer, Kaori. Mayu has a point. Joe nods and we all look to Kaori. Kaori looks between the three of us, then sighs.
I get it. I made a mistake. But I can't be expected to always make the perfect calls.
We don't expect that from you either. But when you start throwing the blame around...
I'm sorry, okay?
That didn't sound very sincere.
It would help if you meant it.
Kaori clenches her hands into fists.
I said I'm sorry! I messed up. It was my fault. Blame me. What else do you want?
Let's drop it. She already said sorry. Joe crosses his arm but nods. At least Mayu seems to have returned to her normal demeanor.
Okay.
We usually celebrate as a team after a win, but I get the feeling that won't happen this time. After picking up our stuff, we exit the pre-combat room. May is waiting for us outside, leaning against the door.
Hey guys! Congratulations on the win!
I glance at May, barely registering her presence. I'm too wrapped up with what happened in the pre-combat room. May's smile falters when no one answers.
Wow, with gloomy faces like that, I'd think you were the ones that lost.
Shut up, May!
May flinches from the ferocity of Kaori's voice.
I was just kidding, Kaori.
This is all your fault!
May is stunned into silence.
You seriously need to calm down. May didn't do anything.
You're being too harsh, Kaori.
Kaori's eyes flash.
You guys are taking her side? I thought you were my teammates!
You aren't taking anyone's side, but since the match, you've been acting like a complete...
Show!
Joe catches himself and falls silent. Kaori looks at him.
A complete what?
nothing.
She pauses. When she finally speaks, her voice cracks.
I see. That's how you really feel.
Joe's look softens.
No, I didn't mean that.
Kaori turns to face May.
You.
She lowers her head.
You always turn my friends against me.
She spins on her heel and walks away. When she thinks she's out of our eyesight, she starts running.
Kaori!
Kaori disappears. Joe is about to rush after her when May blocks his path.
I have to go apologize. I didn't mean what I said.
May sighs.
You need to give her space right now, or you'll just make it worse.
Joe looks torn. Doesn't try to follow Kaori.
I don't think I've ever seen her too upset to yell.
Maya looks down worried at her feet.
I was too mean to her earlier. I'm sorry.
You guys shouldn't blame yourselves. Kaori just needs time to cool off.
You sound like you speak from experience. May sighs and nods. What's up with her saying, "You always turn my friends against me"?
It's a long story. Something that happened back in middle school.
Something to do with Ryota? You two go way back.
Yeah, we do.
May's pocket vibrates. Pulls out her phone and reviews the message.
My team is wondering where I am. Don't worry too much about Kaori. She'll be okay. I'll talk to her when she's calmed down.
We nod and watch May head out. I don't feel any less guilty.
I shouldn't have acted that way earlier.
No, it was my stupid comments. I never should have said something like that.
I guess they still feel guilty too. Let's give Kaori her space like May suggested. We should listen to May. She's known Kaori belongs and it sounds like she's had to deal with the situation before. We should give Kaori some time. Joe and Mayu glance at each other, then nod.
I'm still going to apologize.
Me too.
We can do that tomorrow as a team.
Okay.
An uncomfortable silence settles in. Although we haven't lost the match yet, I doubt it would make us feel worse than we do right now. There's no point in hanging around here feeling guilty. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay. Good night.
Bye.
I wave and head to my bike. The entire ride home, I run through the events leading up to Kaori's departure and come up with multiple ways we could have handled the situation. Hindsight is always 20/20. The house is quiet when I arrive home. I'm a little relieved as I'm exhausted, so I head straight to the bed and fall fast asleep.